Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another video, and today we're going to be ranking all the NPCs in Piggy. That goes from Pony, Zizzi, and more. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and let's get into it. At number 12, we have Rash Raccoon. Now, he appeared in the Chapter 1 map as the bot, and he also appears in the Heist map, which he helps us, and he's one of those characters that only helps us one time, which is why he's at number 12. At number 11, we have Billy the Bull. Again, he appears in the Heist map where he only helps us once, which is why he's at number 11. But his animation is pretty cool. Number 10, we have Georgie the Pig. He only appears in Chapter 12, The Plan, and he helps us defeat Mr. P, which he will knock out the Badgie if you give him an apple. Although he does have an interesting backstory with a lot of mysteries yet unsolved. At number 9, we have Robbie. Robbie is an interesting character. He's a robot, and he helps us in Chapter 10 Temple map of Book 2 within this temple area, where he defeats the spider if you give him a recharge of gasoline. And at number 8, we have the twins Zizzi and Z. The dynamic duo of twins help you out in Chapter 5 Sewers map, where one of them helps you out by destroying the piggy, and the other one helps you out by clearing sewer thing, where they hop on each other, and it's very cute. They get you the white key, resulting in number 7, Mimi. Mimi is quite the smart character out of the group, and she's basically one of those side characters, but she gets a main role inside Chapter 2 Book 2 Safe House, and she basically helps us with an engine problem that helps us escape the safe house. So for one of the smart characters, she plays an important role. For number 6, I chose Giraffi. So speaking of Giraffi, he didn't get to play that much of a role because he got shot in Chapter 5 and he returned in Chapter 12. Now imagine how much of a difference that is. Now, as low as he was, he appeared in Chapter 4 of the Safe House, and he helps us defeat the piggy, which if you give him grass, then he will go attack the piggy. So yeah, he is an important character as well. Now the top 5 characters are always the hardest, and for number 5, I chose Bunny. Now, Bunny was one of the main characters in Book 1, and she played an important role inside the school map where we save her, and if you give her a carrot, she will shoot the piggy. And she also appears in the hospital map where she will help again, but then retire for Chapter 7, the Metro, where she is not feeling good because she is infected, which is quite sad, to be honest, which ends off her story basically. For Doggy being one of my favorite characters, I'm not going to be biased, and I'm going to be picking him for number 4. Now, Doggy first appears in Chapter 2 Station, where he drives us off to the gallery, Chapter 3 of Book 1, and he basically helps us with a bone, or if we give him a bone, he will go attack the piggy. Well, he does appear in Chapter 4, The Forest, where he is infected, and he will walk around the map, and if you walk into him, you will die. Now, he actually does return in Book 2, Chapter 1, The Alleys, and he is our sheriff partner, where if you give him a battery, he will shoot Rash with a taser, will knock him out for 20 seconds, but that's it for Doggy. We're at number 3, we have Zizzi the Zebra, first appearing in the Carnival 8 chapter ending, and then making her way to the Chapter 9 map, where she is with your assistants. And she is also in Chapter 10, The Mall, where she will help you if you feed her grass and attack Robbie the robot. And don't forget about Chapter 11, where she helps us last in Chapter 2 of Book 2. And she will legit kick the piggy, so yeah. But sadly dies inside the Chapter 3 refinery cutscene, which was very sad. That's enough for Zizzi. Of course, at number 2, we have to have Willow the Wolf. Willow has hatred throughout the beginning of Book 2, but when Chapter 6 arrives, she slowly begins to realize what she did to Zizzi's sisters, and that makes her change. So after agreeing to join us, Willow helps us in the ship map Chapter 8, where she defeats the soldiers that get up, and she also joins us in Chapter 11, the camp, where she will also kick down enemies, but she also lets us borrow her gun inside Chapter 7. And basically, Willow is just much help for us. In conclusion, we have Pony for number 1. Now, before we even begin, Pony is one of the characters that has been there since the beginning of Chapter 8, Book 1. The Carnival, where he also arrives with Zizzi to help us. And also arrives in Chapter 9 when, receiving a carrot, he will chop down the wood plank in the way. After taking a break on Chapter 10, he returns for Chapter 11 where he will help us fight the piggy. When Book 2 comes, he returns in Chapter 2 to push this shelf out of the way with his strength. Where Pony also returns for Chapter 3 Refinery, where he helps you complete the map, and he needs a carrot to go crawl through the vent, and then also a battery to retrieve the car and to distract one of the piggy enemies, where we will trap them in the room so we can get past the exit. Then comes Chapter 6, where we have to give Pony the sword so he will attack Willow, and we have to do this 3 times in order to escape, because then Willow will get knocked out. Which another reason why I chose him for number 1 is because in Chapter 9 he goes after the piggy bot and sacrifices himself for us, and he gets knocked out. For that chapter at least. And then he also returns for Chapter 11, the camp, where he has a gun now and he shoots all these piggies that are chasing us, which is actually pretty cool. He looks like a full-on sheriff, if I'm not gonna lie. And then yeah, that's basically all of Pony's actions and stuff. Well, now that I finished the video, what do you guys think of my list? Tell me in the comments below. I'll be reading some. But hope you guys did enjoy watching today's video. And if you guys want more piggy list or more any Roblox lists, then tell me in the comments again. Hope you all have a good day. See you guys in the next one. Bye.